All right, guys, so we got the cold weather tips on brand new scooters. So say you got a brand new scooter, you're trying to ride it in the cold weather, and it's not working out. It just won't work. It won't run. It stalls out. When you come to a stoplight, it conks out on you. You know, it won't run fast. It won't run good, and it won't start whatever, this and that, you know. So basically, the real issue on these bikes is not the bike itself. The bike is amazing. This is a Raven 50. I just got it. I got 78 miles on it. It's brand new, but the dealership knew right off the bat that it didn't want to run in cold weather. So they tried to run it, and it didn't work really well. It just wouldn't go. It wouldn't go above 18 miles an hour. It wouldn't go, you know, this and that. It was stuck in. So they put a new jet kit in it. They rejetted it. They put a bigger main jet. I think they're just the main jet. I'm not sure, into the carburetor. But you could also just switch out the carburetor. But the biggest thing, if your bike doesn't run good, is, first of all, if it's cold weather, it's probably the carburetor and the jetting. If it's just not running good because of age and a lot of miles on it, then you just need a valve adjustment. Because if it doesn't start good and it doesn't idle good and all this other stuff, it might run, but it doesn't, like, you know, function really well and easily for you. That's probably a valve adjustment. So you got to take some plastics off and then adjust the valves, which are on the top of the engine. Obviously, you want to have a scooter place do that for you, because I tried on one of my bikes and it was a total pain in the ass. And I did it, but it was like stupid. I was like, oh, I would have just paid $80 for it instead of wasting my whole life doing it. So cold weather tips is going to be definitely the carburetor. You can do it very simply by rejetting it. You can have the same carburetor, but you need a bigger jet, which puts more gasoline into the engine as you're going. Because these things are, the engines on these are very small, so they're susceptible to cold weather. They don't like to heat up. They don't like to warm up. They're pains in the ass. Now, I keep mine in my basement, in my garage, so it's not a big deal in the winter, and I can ride it. But if you're keeping it out cold and all this, you're just not going to be able to use this in the cold weather, you know? So, but, you know, stock, it will just suck. But it will work if you rejet it. And then the CDI, you always want to de-restrict the CDI. The CDIs are stupid. So you just pull the purple out of it, or whatever one. You go online and Google it. Usually you pull the purple out of the CDI and it de-restricts it. And but yeah, so cold weather, they're really tough. But this one just starts right up like a champion. And we got the whole summer to play with this guy. So, all right, yeah, the Raven 50, great scooter.